This game has gone on long enough, Majesty.
Would you be so kind as to...
I am...
No! I beg you, wait, don't do it!
Recovery Atomic.
I'm just gonna say what I need to say at the beginning of this review and this video, because your boy is gonna forget all the different points inside of my head. So I gotta get it out there, okay? First and foremost, God, I hate when I do that. Anyways, I love how Sid said, I only got 500 gold. It only amounts to like 50,000 zenny or 550 million zenny. I can't support myself. There's still 2 towers standing in the city of whatever. If I need more money, I know where to go. And then I love how at the end of the episode, Homeboy's on a train and the Kitsune lady somehow was able to track him and found him. And I don't know if she knows he's Sid. I don't know if he gives some kind of aura. You assume he does regardless. But she found our boy and he's like, oh, let's see what you want. So I love how he's like, oh, those 2 towers, blah, blah, blah. But yet one of the 2 came and found him. Okay, so I love that. And I thought it was just so dumb and silly because it's such an awful, like, it's so dumb to say like, oh, if I ever need Arby's, if I ever need McDonald's, I know it's there. And then the credits to roll, and then after me eating a McCheeseburger or McNuggets, it's like, what? What do you like? We spent no time. Remove the credits. There was 0 time spent. You know what I mean? So I thought that was it worked, but it was like one of those things like, this is dumb. The next thing is we have Claire, right? We have Claire. And she's possessed and she's effed up, okay? I need you guys to set me right. Did Sid inject her with the essence of the Witch of Calamity? Because the Witch of Calamity came out of our girl. And Witch of Calamity has a thing for Sid. But the Witch of Calamity is inside of Claire's body. But the Witch of Calamity is just a piece of the Demon Lord or whatever the big demon monster is. The Witch of Calamity is just a piece of that. So does that mean that there's a piece of the Demon Lord inside Claire that could come out whenever it wants via the markings on her arm, which that's why her arm is trembling or hurts? Huh? Is that right? Did I get that right? Like I watched that scene happen and I don't have the time to go back and rewatch it right now. So put me on right, my friends. Is that what happened? Like, and then when Claire was inside of her memory, she was with one of our other girls from Shadow Garden who was doing experiments on her to let her know. And so just put me right on that, okay? Because that one, I was like, what? I love seeing the Witch of Calamity, though, by the way. She's, like, effing powerful. I also love the other scene, okay? So the other thing that I want to make a point of is I love the atomic joke, right? Like, I am atomic. This episode, though, he was like, I am recovery atomic. And I like how he turned his friend who turned into a zombie back into his friend. And then his friend was like, I was so glad that trip was pretty good. Bro, you were a zombie vampire something. You were a monster, bro. And I like how he recovered everybody. I thought that was just insane. And he seemingly recovered everybody, including, again, you guys have to put me on this, including Elizabeth, the demon queen lady. I think he fixed her. Again, you guys got to put me on the right, like on the right path. But I think he fixed her and had a happily ever after between the demon or I keep saying demon, vampire queen and her maid, Mary, or whatever it was. Like, so essentially, no more vampire hunter, no more vampire queen. They get to go have their happy ending. And no more vampires because Sid casually ripped this dude to shreds, and they never showed him again. His head just rolled, and that was it. So that was kind of insane, and I really loved it. The other thing I really loved about this episode was all of the episode, but the other thing I really loved is how Beta kept trying to gas our boy up. Like, you know, we believe in you, Shadow. You can do it, Shadow. Ooh, Shadow. And he was talking about, I need to save them all. I can't have them all. I need to save them all. I can't have them all go. And she thought he was talking about his girls and her, and he's talking about his Moni. He's talking about the Moni. We just see the coins just... He's like, no, no. So he had to end the battle because his coins were disappearing. I just thought that shit was funny. So overall, like, the only thing I was missing this episode was more Rose, right? I need more Rose Aurelia or whatever. I need more Rose. I need more 666, okay? And she was there a little bit, but, like, I need more of that. And also, like, I'm surprised. The other thing, too, I know I'm jumping, but, like, I'm also surprised. How did Claire not put two and two together that she showed her a screenshot or a memory of Sid fixing her? It's like, yo, that's your boy. That's your brother. Like, how do you not put it together? Then she has the audacity to be like, have you ever met Shadow? Have you ever thought about Shadow? And he's like, the weird dude? And she's like, yeah. He's like, what? So anyways, overall, though, I absolutely loved this episode, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And another closing of the vampire arc. And it sounds like we're going to get into the next thing that still may have ties with the really bad city with this Kitsune lady, but it sounds like we're done with like the Red Moon, Blood Moon, whatever this arc was called, Halloween arc or whatever the hell it was called, the Bloody Bath arc. It looks like we're done with this and we're moving on to the next thing. But Eminence's Shadow continues to be top notch, continues to be my favorite. It has comedic elements it has this badass tone with comedic elements, and then it makes you remember that it's an isekai, and then it does everything it does, it nails. And this is a season where I've really been talking a lot about tonality changes in anime. And this is one that it nails that tone change from action, blood, violence, gore to comedy, back to some serious tone, back to bloody gore, back to action, back to this. And it does it flawlessly, in my opinion. I think it does it very, very well. And it never spends too much time in one section of it before it's swapping us back, you know? And I think it just does that very, very well. So anyways, overall, this episode's absolutely incredible. Really loved it. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. But our boy Sid is a full recovery atomic, baby. All right, see you guys next week. Peace.